Once again, that's the first words in our stream. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Double J Podcast. Once again, we got Average Joe. Not drinking a cup of Joe. Oh. Average Joe. And you got me, Jake, Master, and Joe with his gassy tab S3. Once again, I think this is. Yeah, I think you should change your channel name to Gassy Tab S3 and don't explain why. Just let it be that. I mean, it's up to you. But I only got one thing to tell you. Listen. Alright. Yeah. Well, yeah, tell by word the title of this theme. I am the captain. You see me? I am the cap. I am the captain now. That's the mistake we want to keep open. I think it's more interesting if I don't explain where that came from. But let's keep it up there for a while. Alright, anyway. Alright, anyway. Get you. Last time we did with space aliens. Or more or less sex xenomorphs. Which was interesting, but I think we went a little too deep with xenomorphs. I can see here, we love to talk about our xenos, particularly our xenomorphs. But, today, I say we go back to the beginning. It'll be grand. More open. We're going back to how this started. We're talking about a whole host of horrors. Particularly horrors you will find in the woods of North America. And that's how I explain it, if I just say the woods, that would mean a lot of stuff here. Yeah, that would mean that we have to deal with like woods of Asia, Europe, Africa, Australia. I don't know about Antarctic, but by count still. South America. I say just keep it in North America, too. Don't get you. I mean. Listen. Nope, but someone found some tweets over the one of these years. Or no, if that will happen, hopefully it does. But if it does happen, then no. Anyway, that's besides the point. Think about holes in North America. There's a whole host of them, from folk tales, legends, horror movies, cliches, a whole host of stuff. Oh wait, I mean one of the most obvious choices here, probably one of the most famous, well, cryptids out there, especially in America, which even you two know, and both me and Joe have a long history of. The one, the only, Heavy Man. Well, I was going to mention, the other obvious one, the one that me and you fought against so times. Heavy Man. The Heavy Man, big, giant. There we go. The Sasquatch. The big, hairy ape of America. We will get to Bigfoot, but I say we save him last. Let him be the dessert, like the big finale, the conclusion of this podcast. Because there are a lot of homers about Bigfoot, like, hell, I'm gonna look at one right now. No, I'm gonna prove this right now. Oh well, that's not a horror movie, but that is a great Bigfoot movie. Yeah, you be sick. Do you win? Ah, there we go. Okay, now give me a list here, but there's a lot of Bigfoot movies. There we go. Look at this. Look how many movies we're dealing with this here. Ow. Yeah. No, I'm gonna show that clip to you later. Okay, if I don't fade out, listen, it had to be seen to believe. Okay, I will take the hit if needed. Big legend. I mean, well, now you know what happened to him. Now he became Bigfoot with no bone. Not no bone. That's the worst of fate than dying. But anyway, as I'm trying to say, there's a lot of Bigfoot movies, and I mean, there's a lot of Bigfoot comedies here. I don't know the part of Bigfoot being ABC's the devil. That's a different story altogether. But anyway, there's a certain old Bigfoot movies here. Good and bad, but right now we're gonna save that for last. I say it's up to you, Joe, but would you mind we end the stream around 11:30 or I need. So I would say probably by 11:10, let's get the Bigfoot. Yeah, at 11:10, Bigfoot. Yeah, we got. I mean, we can't talk about North American horrors without including, you know, a mix. Yeah. America's greatest everywhere here. But Public Enemy #1 right here. Yeah. Anyway, now, see, Bigfoot is #1, but what's another enemy you'll find in the backwoods of America? We got Bigfoot. You said the head swordsman. I have another option for you, but it's up to you. You want to talk about the head swordsman first, or do you want to go with that other option I mentioned to you about the other day? I mean, take it is one of the oldest folk tales out there in America. Once again, I had not read the story, but I do know a little bit about the Tales of the Headless Horseman. Now, I'll probably get this one. So if I do, I'm sorry. But more or less, it's based on more or less I believe what's it? I'm trying. My God. Okay, I have to look this up because I want to make sure we don't get up stories wrong because it is one of the most historic tales in America here. And I'll make sure I'm talking about the book, not the movie. But anyway, Dr. Watson, Ivy. God damn it, history town. Well, history. Anyway, this guy, right here, he wrote the more or less, if I'm not correct, I think it was the Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Is that correct? Let me see. That's the yeah. Probably the most famous one is about the head swordsman. Now, the tale and the legend of self. This. Okay, now it's not working out. Alright. Yeah, X page. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Okay, Hissy Town is breaking down here. Slowing down the computer here, so we're. The Hissy Town is telling us an ancient history at this point, but pretty much, look, just read the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It's a old story composition about, I believe, a school teacher who visits the small town of Sleepy Hollow and more or less gets the biscuits, more or less. The locals tell tales, and I think one involved the head swordsman, and the school teacher is chased out of town by the head swordsman, though. It's hinted that the head swordsman was one of the people there who just wore, disguised himself as the head swordsman to kill him out of town. I don't know. Once again, I could be. Okay, thanks, low resource. Thank you. I needed that. But anyway, pretty much the reason I'm bringing that up is more or less based on story or interpretation that his hosting Johnny about. He can mean a lot of things. Some versions just above him just can attack Lantern around. I think that's the most famous idea of him, that he just carries around a pumpkin around. Times he carries his own head, then well, you got this. The head someone running around all whole with a sword and axe. I believe that's from Tim Burton's interpretation of the Head Swordsman, which is a pretty good movie. Not great by any means, but a pretty classic story on its own. Also a sword as well. EMC? No, that was on Fox. See how. Wait. Okay, hang on. See how 2055. Oh, it's. Okay, it's just no video. Never mind. I thought that was like some weird thing. What was it again? Goddamn. I'm trying to find the actual Sleepy Hollow movie. Ah, there we go. Alright. Tim Burton, Sleepy Hollow, 1999. Pretty much, I think that's kind of the more famous version of the story. Though another famous one is the Disney animated one, which is also a classic. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess in this interpretation, I get to say this. There's a head swordsman running around the woods of Sleepy Hollow, New York. Out of town, by the way. Running around, chasing people, and get to say he's trying to cut your head off. Now, I guess I know Joe doesn't know that much about his swordsman. I want to see what his plan is for be evading the head swordsman. How do you evade this man here? He has a sword and he really wants your head. A horse that's waiting to do anything he needs to do. Okay, well, I don't think. Well, let's say that the head swordsman can see you quite well. He's not using the horse as the guy. He's just... I mean, no, I don't know how he sees. He knows you. He knows where you are. It's a ghost. Oh, by the way, this is what the head swordsman looks like with his head on. And I can see here. Well, Johnny Depp does star in the film, but he's not the head swordsman. I know what movie. Donnie Deer. Duh. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the Hizzles, probably the Hizzles in this way is played by Christopher Walken. I want to say his name, Christopher Walken. And I'm not joking. The only lines he ever say through the whole movie is just like with, with sock. That's all he says through the whole movie. He just roars at people with sock teeth. They show a back. They show a back. Another scene of him. Back in the day when he used to have a head, just him in the middle of a run, news battle against the colonists and the British, and he just going wild, killing people heads off, just screaming at his like ah. Christopher Walken, man. That man is not. Oh, by the way, another famous actor stars in the film as well. Oh, you don't know this guy? Yes. Yeah, and also, you look at the background, he has wings. Well, actually, it's just like the second behind with wings. It's Yeah, I forgot what it was, but kind of nod to him being Dracula once. Yes. Anyway, back to the hair salesman here. How are you gonna fight against him? Because you're not going to hide for him. I don't. Once again, there's so many things in here, but yes, Heki is kind of immortal. Yeah, you're not gonna think. I mean, also mind he has an axe and a sword, so unless you're able to duel him, I don't think you're gonna beat him in combat. Yeah, I hate to say this, but if he wants you, I hate to say this, but I think he's gonna get the job. Yeah, if I'm not kidding, I believe the tail is if you leave Sleepy Hollow, he can't pursue you outside the town. And well, I mean outside the town, I mean like you gotta get I don't know, maybe getting out of the woods, out of the town, like out of Sleepy Hollow, like the whole place, and just go somewhere else. So that's what I remember from the Wizard Tale. No, that was no real his host, and so the only I know is leave. Don't go to sleep now. I don't think you have to worry about him, but I don't. Once again, the only I remember about the Hill Swordsman is he needs to resides in Sleepy Hollow. I don't think there's a story of him leaving the area, so maybe he just stays there. Maybe he's just stuck there for the rest of his eternal life. I don't know. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to actually defeat him without doing whatever the story is about. So I don't know. Maybe find his head and give it to him. That stopped in the movie. Come on. Yeah, come on. Give him his old face here. I mean, look at this handsome devil. You need to give him his head back. I mind you, that's what he looked at in the whole film. Because we're walking. But yeah. And knowing that, if I could, I believe the short-lived Secret Halls TV series that was on Fox, which I only saw the first 2 seasons, and after that I kind of left because I think it got lost. It kind of lost the main story and just started doing its own thing, and I just kind of got bored without the Hair Swordsman. Most because I mean, I don't know about you, but the only reason I'm watching this show is most because I want to see the Hair Swordsman. I mean, my God, if you have to force us on him just walking around holding machine guns. And by the way, yes, he does. You do see the Hail Saltman armed with guns. Yeah, yeah. How about okay. Well, one, this is his head. This is, I guess, the guy who plays the pipe because he needs to be bulky. Because I mean, I didn't. Yeah, well, you didn't need someone bulky to play the hill something. But I mean, just look at this. Got an ammo belt, a shotgun. Well, how about this? Why here, not this? And then mind you, he came from the Wilmington War, and he knows how to use a soccer, a pump action soccer, and an assault rifle. And if I'm not correctly, I think they do so with his actual houses. Like he actually does have a home in the cell where he resides in, which is even funnier. And it's a funny thing that house actually kind of looks like that second we see out of Candyland or something like that. I don't know. No, I mean no, I mean like second. No, I mean no, like second out of Candyland, not Candyman. I don't know. And I just want the main kids just going there, and here's when he just comes out of the house with a pump action socket. I don't know why, but just imagine just going to Harrison's house and someone just he just hears you and just walks out of the front door with a pump action socket with flash. I think that's the funniest thing. I think that is funny to think that he has no home. And he's like, that's the American way right there. That's not the British way. No, the American way just come to open the door, one who's on your front lawn, shoot for ask Chris later. Like he looks like he's about to tell you, get the fuck out my lawn. Anyway, no, I can tell a lot about the show. Once again, I don't know how it ends, and to be honest, I was just here watching the Hell Sofa, and yes, I don't know where the part with the knight fighting against the Hair Sultan comes in, but okay. Anyway, no, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to take on the Hair Sultan. The best I can say is the only that I can think that could do something is maybe put him in a area where he can't get out, like I don't know, trap him or something like that. Because so far he seems to be just a normal man, just with just a guy without the head, just a guy without the head, armed with swords or axes and something like that. I don't know. The only guess I can think of how to stop him is put him in a cage or something like that, and I don't think he has strength to actually pull himself out of there, so that might be the way to defeat him. I don't know. Otherwise, you end up like this poor man here. So, that's not Tony Tim. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, just a dad who died. That's it. A lot of things. But anyway, look. Besides that, that's the only way I can think defeating him. Maybe you leave him into a cage or somewhere like that, and you lock the door, and somehow that might be prevent him from getting out. Because I know his horse won't be big. I know his. I know the cage is stronger than the horse itself. I don't think you have to worry about him. And mind, I don't think you need to catch him with or without the horse. Just somehow keep him in the cage, and he might be stuck in there. Or give him his head back. That seems to be the solution as well. funny enough, the whole story of the movie, as spoiled, involves Tekken there was someone controlling him, and he promised to give his head back if he does everything he says. And the moment he gets the head back, he heads back to hell. With the person in question. See? See, he gets his head back. He doesn't use the heads like that. He just cuts the heads off and takes the head. He doesn't wear it. He doesn't put it on top of. He doesn't. Yeah, but he does. I don't think he does it. Once again, it's up to you. I mean, the tag method is also a popular method that he usually do, but once again, I don't know how to take down his husband. You give him, you can give his head back, or you put him in the cage. That's my solutions. Anyway, Joe. Well, since you off the head Solstice, I got someone else. Or a group. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, well, never see this. Well, never see this. Backwoods. Alright. How about this? In bed hippies. Yeah, and how about inbred hillbilly cannibals? I just echo with that. Mostly because. No, but I mean. There were all some crazy hillbillies back there. But now, I want to talk about hillbillies because I think there's a movie series out there. I talked to you about the Wantoon series before, but you probably forgot. But my God, let me say this. You know how many Wantoon movies there are? 7 movies. There's 7 of them. I don't know. And let me say this. They get perfectly worse and worse, except for the reboot. The reboot is actually pretty good. Not great, but I mean, it's the same typical. People get lost in the woods, get hunted by crazy hillbillies, mountain men. I think that's also called. Yep. I mean, it's not bad. I would say this: the first one is not bad. It's not great by any means. It's kind of bad, more on the bad side, but it does have some good moments here and there. Like there's some. My God, I'm getting scenes to the first one, and I want to be careful when I go down the Wantoon series because the Wantoon series is also famous for some other stuff as well. You have to say, I do not want this video to get demonetized. Well, I mean, but I gotta be careful for some of the Nail series. But pretty much the first one, it's not bad. I mean, there's some good angles, and they do keep the hillbilly, if I call them inbreds, yes, why later on, but I would say this: the kills, they are hidden quite well. You don't see a great detail of the face. Like, look at this. Most of the face, like you see them in shadows, or you don't see them clear enough. And the boss is actually not bad. They do look kind of terrifying a little bit, like in this angle. Yeah, in this one. But as the series went on, you have to say the budgets went down. Kind of, and as you imagine, they're not gonna hide the inbreds and the hillbillies and the sounds anymore, and pretty much this is what they end up looking like. That's how bad. Nah, that looks bad. A bad cosplay. Like, someone just go up. Yeah, but pretty much that's kind of the one, two, and three. Now I want to make it clear. I want to talk about the hillbillies. With I might touch on the remake of the reboot, mostly because there's a different type of enemy, and it's not just hillbillies. A cannibalistic hillbilly, so that's not the main of the reboot. Which I want to add this. When the reboot was first announced, I was like, "You gotta be effing kidding me!" Because this is the one series I will make this clear. Every single movie, it gets worse and worse and worse. Like it's oh, that's not even the worst part. Like they're just bad movies. Don't need to. Well, never say this. This one came out in 2003, 2007, 2009, 11, 12, 14. Not counting this. Yeah. No, I want to make this clear. The reboot is not bad. It's just when I heard about the reboot, I'm like, why are you reviewing this series? Who wants in these hillbillies killing people in a sexy movie? Like, it's not. Oh, it's getting insane. But let me make this quick. I don't want to talk about One Turn for too long, but listen, I watched all the movies. I had to express my suffering a little bit. But pretty much, first movie, pretty much the first movie, these people, they take a wrong turn down somewhere in the back in one wood. The cars get sabotaged. The time figure what's going on. They go in some random cabin in the middle of the woods that looks downright disgusting. And it's if you quite clear that these locals are not friendly at all, and are in fact actually trapping and killing people and eating them alive. Yeah, and once again, the first one it has a good tense moments. It's not perfect by any means, but there are some creepy, scary parts. Well, I won't say I was scary, but I need some clear parts in it. There are three kills in the movie. One, Three Fingers, who kind of became the main star of the whole series, and I'm gonna touch on him a little bit more later on. Then we have his two brothers. Alright, I do want to, man. You want to go in depth about the movies, but you don't want to watch the kill count for Dead Meat. He basically did all the movies, and pretty much I agree with his opinions on the movies. Yeah, he did on Walter, and even he said, "Why am I doing all the movies? They get worse and worse." Yeah. Anyway, this guy. Alright, this guy, I believe he's the big brother, the big, tough, bulky Hulk Hogan one. Uh, I think his name is Sabretooth or something like that. So, how about Big Boy? Big Boy here. And there's also. And there's also a third one, the little brother. I try to find it. Yeah, I think there's a Little Bull. I forgot his name, so I'm gonna call him Little Bull. Yeah, he has one eye, so I'm gonna call him Little Bull. Little Bull, Big Bull, and Three Fingers. Pretty much by the end, our last two survivors, the hillbillies kidnap the woman. They take her back to the cabin, and it's kind of hinted that they'll do some stuff to her. And Star here hides in the car, takes the police car, and crashes into the hillbilly's house. Yeah, and you know what? Hang on. This thing funny, but I want to find. I'm sorry. I have. He blows up the car in the cabin, blowing up the cabin, and trust me when I say the explosion is hilarious. the more or less, it's not even the sound of the explosion. What's that famous? Oh my God, I'm trying to find the video of the explosion. Damn it, I don't want to watch the whole movie. Because otherwise I have to listen to make sure it's the right one. Otherwise, you listen. Because it's having got some weird fucking art to boot as well. My God, hey, hold on, I gotta look this up. Hey, Turkey. Damn it, I can't text someone. That was not. Yeah. Because I want to make it clear because the explosion, it's not even the white. It's not even the sound of an actual explosion. It's the sound of one of the most famous music videos of all time. It's like, hang on. I'm gonna mute the mic because I don't want people to hear the video. So give me one moment, guys. Don't pull them over. All right. Well, thanks for telling us about Final Destination, man. All right. Okay. There you go. All right. Here's what I'm telling you about. All right. I have the new Dead Beats video right here. By my own audio. But pretty much, here's what I'm talking about. Tell me if this is too loud.
Movie on the podcast 2 years ago. That fucking explosion sounds like James Brown at the beginning of I Feel Good. Don't believe me? Here's the explosion.
Alright. Alright. How about now?
I reviewed this movie on the podcast 2 years ago. That fucking explosion sounds like James Brown at the beginning of I Feel Good. Don't believe me? Here's the explosion. And here's I Feel Good. I feel good. And
That's neat! I'm not talking. I didn't know that. I was like, why did the explosion sound so weird? But then when I saw the dead movie, I'm like, holy shit, it does! I'm not. That's how ridiculous it is. But anyway, yeah, we see him soon. Anyway, by the end, D2 survive, and only one. However, there's an end credit scene. Yeah, there's an end credit scene. Don't ask. End credit scene of pretty much a local cell investigating the explored cabin, and they find that D-Fingers is still alive. And there's a second one, as you see here, and this is a direct TV one, but I will say this. The second one, I will say, is probably the most entertaining one of all. Mostly because it's bats insane. Not 100% insane as, like, what was it, like we Wonderland crazy, but more of just dumb, stupid fun. Like, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. There's a reality TV show made set in the backwoods of West Virginia, but I forgot to mention it takes place in West Virginia, all the movies. And pretty much, the show is a survival type show about a group who had to play a game so well they had to act like they were surviving in a world city that's hosted by Dale Dale Murphy, and I just say this: Dale Murphy, his character is the best character in the whole film. Yeah, I think that's the name of his character, this guy, because I'm not joking. As soon as it, but it doesn't explain how the people in how the show producer were able to get the cameras all across the woods, because they make it they got cameras and microphones all across the woods. Yet somehow, this woods is filled with a bunch of hillbillies, inbred hillbillies. Yet somehow the hillbillies they went after them until the show started shooting. But there's a different group. Yeah, and the only returning characters from the last movie was Three Fingers and pretty much the bus. The my God, I'm sorry. I put this out to people. Where was it? Where was it? And the only other returning character besides Three Fingers is where is it? Where is he? This guy, the guy at the great the hillbilly at the gas station. This guy. But pretty much as shit happens, there's a different family of hillbillies. There's Papa, Mama, brother, and sister, and it's very clear that they're inbreds. I will make this clear. You have to say little sister has a special time relationship with her brother. All I'm gonna say. These two. Yeah. But pretty much, I'm not joking. As soon as I probably look at clips of the movie and show you, but I'm not joking. The moment they kill some of the characters, but I'm not joking. One of the hillbillies saw an arrow at Dale's Jeep. I mean, his little ATV. He looks at it and went, huh. Someone's shooting arrows here. Then, all of a sudden, as he turns, a axe is thrown at him, and it hits the tree right next to him. You know how most horror movies, like there's an axe or something thrown at a character, and it hits the tree right next to him? And I want to say this. You know what he does the moment he sees that someone threw an axe at him? No, you want to know what he does? He takes a knife and tosses it at them. And I want to know, the moment he sees the axe, he takes the knife out and tosses it at the hillbilly, and he hits them. So I can see here, his character is pretty much badass. And you know what? I'm sorry, I have to show you these scenes. They are the best parts of this film. I mean, I doubt anyone who owns these movies want that be known. Hey, I'm copyrighting your video because, well, I own the right to Wrong Turn. Alright, oh, god damn it. No, YouTube, no, I don't want Mice Men. And I'm not gonna play the audio. Alright, now I can't play the whole movie for obvious reasons, but I just want to find the scene. Okay, I see here. I may need to pause because they're awesome. They're awesome stuff that you don't want to see. Alright. Alright. Do you see it? Alright. Watch. Alright, watch this. Bam, axe. Hibby. Knife. Bam! And I'm like, the hibby takes the knife and licks it, so Not only he's a cannibal, but he's a cannibal himself as well. Is that the false place? Yeah. Oh, also to make this even funnier, one of the characters, the football player, his name is Jake Watson, and the actor's name is Texas Battle. Texas Battle. Now that's a name. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, there's a part in the movie which I find kind of. I'm not showing it for obvious reasons. The director of the show, he trying to get a scene with one of the cute co-stars and trying to have a scene, trying to add, drama. How most reactors don't know real drama. They just made it once. So he trying to have one where he trying to get one of the actors, to sleep with the football player. And I'm not joking. The moment he sees the girl with her top on, he just looks at it like, what are you doing? Like, he looks so confused. Like, I don't know I can show that scene because I don't, that my soul. Yeah, I'm not doing that, but pretty much, I'm not joking. He just looks so confused at the whole situation. Like, that's so. He looks like Leon when he sees someone doing something. Like, what are you doing? What is this? He looks so confused. He just walks off. Like, I just give the money. Yeah. Saggy, let's find the sound he made. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, Gold gets killed. The Winter gets killed as well. I will say this: you during the beginning of the movie, it's most you get a lot of scenes of the producer of the show, and her boyfriend is the director who's teen on her. So it seems like, oh, she's gonna be the main character, but no, she dies very early on. I'm gonna credit this movie. It's very unpredictable. But obviously, after that point, you probably realize who's gonna survive. But I will say this: there's a funny scene of I want to see if I can find it. I want to see the scene of Dale because he does get captured by D Fingers, who stabs him in the gut a few times. But Dale doesn't take the stabs lightly. You know what he does after getting stabbed in the gut? D Fingers turns around. Then when he turns back, I think Dale grabs his knife and stabs him in the nuts. Why he tied up? Yeah. And here, I gotta sort of fight him. Okay? This is also the best part. Another great part about this. I'm sorry. I'm saying Dale Gribble parts here. If I count Dale Gribble, just Dale, because he's the complete opposite of Dale Gribble, King Dale. But just watch this hand scene. Look, his hand is tied. Go cut them open. Those three fingers right there. Three fingers got. Just watch what happens to you. Just wait till the best part. Just hang on, it gets good. Yeah. Oh, watch this. He flashed the three fingers point blank with a double shotgun. Well, not well. Dell doesn't have three fingers. That's the name of the hibby. But anyway, so yeah, that's how he defeats Three Fingers, though. And it's fine. So he defeats Three Fingers, and pretty much the rest of the movie is kind of forgettable a little bit, except for a few parts. Pretty much, Papa captures the other two survivors. He's about to eat them. They do a reenactment of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre dinner scene, blah blah blah. But then Dale Grable comes in, and he goes full on Rambo up to this scene. Like he pretty much painted his face. He created a makeshift bow. He makes some arrows, and not just any arrows. He creates dynamite for the arrows, by the way, by himself. And he goes in, he sneaks into the hillbillies, home. And by the way, there's a cabin in the woods as well. Not the same cabin from the last movie, it's a different cabin, but there's both safe in the same area, so apparently there's multiple cabins in this woods. So he gets there, and I'm not joking, he kills the brother and sister by shooting a explosive arrow at them. At once. He doesn't have a particular thing against him besides Three Fingers stabbing him in the gut. But he's the best part of the film. Sad part. No, he wasn't stabbing the nuts. No, he stabbed Three Fingers in the nuts. Okay, but anyway, pretty much, unfortunately, he does die, but in a badass way. That pretty much Papa and Mama, they take a teen, nice with spikes on it, and basically wrap it around his neck, and unfortunately he does choke to death, but he goes out of battle. Like, he just looks pissed off at them. Like, I don't think, I want to believe, I'm not even gonna look at the scene, but I want to believe that seconds away from dying, he flipped them off. I want to believe that he did that to them. But once again, he should have survived, in my opinion. That should have been the main character of the series right there. Not the hillbillies, no. Dale. I will watch this movie series if it's nothing more than Dale going backwoods and find hillbillies. Now, pretty much Mama and Papa get, chained up, pretty much they go on a weekend and die, blah blah blah, and take Watson and Quiet Girl do escape and blah 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 at the end of the movie, except for, surprise enough, Three Fingers, the guy who got, never mind, the same hillbilly who got shot by a double barrel shotgun point blank, that's the same hillbilly who went flying into the water. He's still alive. And also, he took the baby hillbilly with him as well. Yes, the in-bed baby. Yep. Now, this should have been the end of the series here, but unfortunately, there's a third one. I won't go in depth about it, but pretty much, this is when the series went down the crap. Listen, they don't get any better from this, but as people made clear, if you don't watch them, just, if you have to, watch the first one, then the second one, that's it. They don't get any better than that. I mean, the remake, the reboot is an improvement. It is actually a good movie in its own way. But just stay away from these, because they get worse and worse. Once again, Three Fingers comes back. And he becomes, I'm not talking about assassin at this point, like, you know how a lot of people say that Jason can teleport? Even though he doesn't? Yeah, I want to believe that Three Fingers does this the whole movie. He just appears out of nowhere at times. And they don't even make it clear, like, how big the woods are. He just appears, and just about every single character is forgettable, bunch of assholes. It's just nothing more than a gore fest. It's just bad. And the fourth one's just as bad. And I'm not talking the fourth one. It's a prequel because this is what we wanted to see. Well, I guess most because Three Fingers dies in the third movie, killing his son. Though here's here's the part, the real part at the end, and his oh, there's another hippie as well. And then like throughout the whole movie of the third movie, Three Fingers seem to be almost invincible. Like they cut him, they they shoot him, like they shoot him, and the bullet went through his head, and he's still fighting. No. And knowing that he can somehow jump onto a moving pickup truck. I don't know. But anyway, the Doomway decided to say, oh wait, no. The Hibbies, though actually, years ago, there was a mental institution found in West Virginia, filled with the craziest crazy. And three of the local ones are three young boys who all look pretty much exactly what you think they look like. Just younger versions of the Hibbies we know of. I will show you the image of the movie because you have to say this movie it's pretty graphic in some scenes, and I only just the gore part. But pretty much it revealed, oh these three they killed the pens and ate them alive. Then somehow the kids escape from those cells and we need all the prisoners and I'm not joking. After this movie, there was the one two movie decided, hey, you know what's popular now? The Saw franchise. Even though I'm pretty sure at this point the Saw franchise is kind of over. So instead of no, a spy, but I mean like up to this point in 2011. But the real part is they decide to. I've started this whole video just not me talking about one two, but I'm making this quick. But pretty much, there's been nothing but they decide, hey, instead of killing up victims outright, let's kill them slowly and toast them, because this is what hillbillies in communist hillbillies want to do. So I'm not joking. And as you imagine, as a whole prequel, yeah, everyone dies. Like this movie is outright crude. And here's the funny part: there's a scene in the movie. Well, the the main characters, probably there's a bunch of dumb college students at a mental institution during the winter time. So that's to tell you how smart they are. They somehow end up canceling the hillbillies, and the end of cells right then, and they have a gallon of gasoline, and they have a lighter, and it's like let's set them on fire after they ate our friend alive. But one of the characters say, no, don't do that. We're better than them. We don't have to do that. We don't have to kill them. Oh no, that's the girl who says it. And yeah, she dies. So here's the thing, Joe. If I was in that sale somehow, even though I would know hang out with that bunch of fucking friends. But if I somehow in that sale, I would say, no. Set them on fire. Kill them. They ate people. They make that clear. They want to kill us all. They will torture us alive. I don't care about your moral principles. These are some crazy fucking animals, monsters. Just kill them. I would be that guy. I would say, you know what? Just let me do it. If you want me to live in the guild, fine. But I won't be living in any guild. I'm killing these three. So yeah, I'm sorry, but that just got me mad. Yeah, the fifth one is also a prequel as well. This time, it stars the guy who plays. I want to say it was Souls Cast. Yeah. It stars this guy, Doug. If you know who Doug is, he's Pinhead. He plays Pinhead. Hellraiser. that's another facet that goes on that went on for too long. But no, it's his name is Pinhead, but I'm not joking. Just wonder how many Hellraiser movies there are. I'm all talking about them, but no, just guess how many Hellraiser movies there are. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 Hellraiser movies. No, you said 7. Yeah. And I want to make this clear, everyone. Just watch the first one. Just stay away from the rest. Because, once again, that's just like the one team say. They get progressively worse as they went on. This one is one of the worst horror movies you will ever see right here. This one is just disgusting. That's the best I can describe this movie. It doesn't work I can describe every movie disgusting on this one. Not even a good type of disgusting. It's just why disgusting. And there's also going to be another Hellraiser movie coming out, which I gotta ask why. Why is there another one? The first one is actually quite creative and actually is really good. But why would he continue it? Please. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, you know what? When I'm just trying to finish one, let me give you a scenario. Okay, what if you're a group of college students, you're going to a concert in a small town a town that was settled in the same town, that's settled in an area where a town, all its residents went missing one night when a group of mountain men came down the mountain and killed one. So, the town now resettled and there's going to be a concert. So you go in there, they made it clear that, there's a bunch of mountain men. There was a bunch of mountain men in there. There's a local legend about it. And also, as you're driving there, you accidentally hit someone in the middle of the road, and it was this guy. And the moment you go up to him, he takes a knife out and tries to stab you with it, and Seth comes in. He was Doug here. I know that's not his name, but that's the name of the actor, but I'm gonna call him Doug. They was Doug. They was Doug, but they also was the driver as well, because he had pot on him, because these are dumb costumes, I won't mind you. And take them to town. And when that happened, Doug, now let's say you're the knuckle self, and Doug says, "Oh, burn me out. My boys won't come to rescue me. My boys." And that's the whole movie. Everyone in town left for the concert, and I mean everyone in town. The movie takes place in town, but it's a abandoned town because everyone left. Does that even make any sense? In this town, all the police force is at the concert, so there's only one self in town, just one. Like, there's not a bunch of other serfs from local towns coming in to provide support. No, every other cop is in the concert. There's only one cop in town. Just one. Yeah. And Hibbers, they come into town, they destroy the power station. Don't ask how. They destroyed the power station. And this is not going on killing everyone who's still in town. So, what were you doing in that scenario? Because here's what I would do. I would tell the serf saying, "Hey, you get some people out of state, get the goddamn ass of God over here. I don't care how automatic. And not because the hippies are that hard to kill. No, it's mostly because, one, the power's out. well, the power's out, and clearly the power's gonna be out away. And also, clearly, well, get some other cops from other towns, because clearly this town only has 2 cops, and apparently every other cop is at the concert. So there's only one. There's only one in town. Just one. So that's an automatically red flag saying, yeah, you get some other people in here. I don't care. You should have more. And clearly, this guy right here is constantly saying, my boys gonna get me out of here. And they gonna kill every single one of you. We're gonna tear the skin off you. I would say this. Doug does make a menacing then as he talks. I would say that. That's the only good pop out the film. He does have a good performance here and there. But that's the always point finger saying, yeah, you have to call everyone saying, hey, FBI, there's a mass serial killer right here. Can you send some agents right now? Because the power's out and he's making claims that he has other people who's going to come and rescue him. So, can we get some people in town to provide security? Because he's making threats and the power's out. That's a raise flags. And I don't care what kind of stuff or what kind of state, town, or state you live in. Every other town's saying a much police force as they can to your small town. Oh, and as you imagine, everyone dies. Oh, I forgot to mention, just like the last prequel, the Three Fingers, Big Boy, and Little Boy is in the film as well. Though they look awful. And the film ends with Doug catching one of the Cosgrove whose eyes were cut out and said, "Want some fun at my cabin?" And that's where the movie ends. I know. And what about the 6 minutes of even worse, or just as bad? And somehow this one takes place in an abandoned hotel in West Virginia. And also, it's a prequel as well. It's three prequels for one average mid-2000 movie. Early 2000 horror movie. And what have Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I stopped saying. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was setting the scene. Yeah, and somehow, I gotta take the images because I really gotta be careful because this movie is full of gore and other stuff. You have to say this movie, it's half gore and hot porno at times. it's bad. And let me tell you how bad the cops are in the film. Let me just show you what the embers look like. This is what the embers look like in the film. Look at this. Why you see this? That's how bad the facial effects went in this film. I don't know. Yeah, I had to be careful because I got pause that screen when I leave the images because this one had a lot of sex in it, and I had to be careful because the images do show a few of them, so I can't select those. Though I'm gonna be honest. Well, I shouldn't be. And to be honest, who owns the rights to these films? I don't think you want to own the. I don't think they want. Bigger. And my only say thing would be YouTube. Watch the film yourself and ask yourself, will anyone really want to take ownership of this? And also, bullshit. The budget is not 1 million. I do not believe that. That's No, the sixth one. Bullshit. That movie never cost 6 million. 1 million. I don't know, but I want to see how much this one costs because there's no way it costs 1 million. How much it costs? Disappointment? No, no. There's no way you'd be disappointed about this because the traffic of this movie should not equal disappointment. Budget $1,200,000. No way. No, the sixth one. No way. No way. No way it costs that much. Why does it cost? How does it cost this that much? Oh god. Okay. By the way, it takes place in West Virginia, but it's not even filmed in West Virginia. Um. Come on. Come on. God damn it, I don't. Come on. Okay, the first one cost $12,600,000. Yeah, yeah. I would say I would believe that amount. That's a reasonable amount. That's to tell you how much it went down. But the first one I think made $15 million in the box office in total. I mean, it's not terrible, but not exactly gonna make. If that's gonna exactly earn its money back for that. Oh, by the way, the film location is. That's not even West Virginia. that's that's how you know when it's a bad movie when they had to film out of state, even though it's supposed to. Not West Virginia, it's definitely there, and I will admit it looks like it, but make this quick. Only you know is there's a band resort where people get killed. Apparently the inhabitants. Apparently there's a owner and his sister, who those two often fuck each other. I will mind you, the owner and his sister, and apparently they are part of a family of invalids, and they look fine. They look normal. Okay. So they invite this one college kid to come down to the resort with his friends, and it's revealed that the college kid, I mean, he is their cousin or nephew. I don't know. He's part of the family somehow. And they reveal to him that we have this small village outside near close to the resort, and it's just filled with a bunch of inbred hippies. And as that going on, of course, all three prequel assholes hippies go around killing people. You know, a lot of horny teenagers. Well, horny college students. And by the end, Penny, Danny, I think that's the name of the main character. Danny, yeah. Is it Danny or Jackson? I don't know. Danny somehow decide, he had to choose between his girlfriend, his friends, or his family and his inbred cousin or aunt. And he decided, inbred for life, he killed his friends and girlfriend. And the film ends with him having pretty much beeping his cousin or aunt or what relation she has to him. And the end. Yeah. Don't. No, you know what's just watch the first one or the reboot. Maybe the second one you'll have a good time. Not that one! The second one, you'll have a good time, but save it for those. I hate them. I don't care what people say. If anyone actually likes them, bullshit. Y'all liar. There's no way anyone likes them. Okay. Let me just make it this. Alright, before. Alright, well, let me just say for all the hibbies so we can make this quick. Alright, okay, you're diving in a call with your friends, and you notice that you notice there's a bunch of traffic leading down one road, and it seems like you have been there for an hour or two. But you see a alternate road that goes off road, but so far it seems like that would lead you to your destination and you don't have to wait. So your friend said, "Hey Joe, I'm gonna take this route." So he does, and he drives down it. Then all of a sudden the car stops and you realize someone put spikes in the road. What do you do now? Yeah, the tires are fucked. Both tires, and unless you have to carry multiple tires, like I think most people just carry one tire, but I doubt you'll be able to. Okay, you have to say 2 or 4 of them are flat. You're not going to fix them. Alright. You look around and you see a cabin in the middle of the woods. And it looks like a shit cabin. Like it looks like a terrible, pretty poorly maintained cabin. What do you do? Alright, so you go in the cabin, you're in someone's house. Yo, man, what's up? My car's broken down. You got any tires? Yeah, well, I like to pretend we're gonna be assholes here. So you lock on the door, and there's no one there. You look inside. Okay, somehow you decide I'm gonna go inside, and somehow it looks even worse inside. And you look at the kitchen, and you know there's a bunch of meats, and it's strange meats all over the place. Like there's a bunch of meat pieces all across the room, and you don't recognize them from cows, goats, pigs. And you notice there's a bunch of photos of people all across the wall. What do you do now? Well, see, my first step would be locking the door, but I would probably have one of my friends say, hey, Bobby, can you go over there and lock on the door? I'm gonna be in here in the behind the bus. Can you lock on the door and ask what's going on? I'm gonna stand here, far away, just see what's going on, and if it looks good, then I can come in, and if not, then I hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna be that joke here. Listen, if I see a creepy cabin in the middle of the woods and my tires went out, I'll be raising my eyebrows here because does someone? Yeah, and if somehow I see the cabin and it looks fucked up, that would tell me 2 things. One, the people who owns the cabin don't know how to maintain a cabin, or probably care less about it, or 2, this is an abandoned cabin. If I know it's things meat all over the place, at that point I'm gonna say, fuck this, I'm out. Alright, you're getting chased by. Alright, it's very clear that there's a bunch of inbred hippies running around the street and they decide, and they know about you inside, we're gonna have some Joe beats. We're gonna have some. We're gonna have a Joe stew tonight inside TCU. What are you gonna do about that? Right. I want to make it clear: these hillbillies, they know the woods from back of the hand. You know? So I mean, you can run, but like we're gonna run. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can run, but I don't know how long you'll be running for. for. To me, if I had to run, I would probably try and run somewhere. Here's the thing. I would try to follow the road back to the main road somehow. Try to avoid the Texans by the hillbillies and hopefully find a path to cross them and try to get out of there. Like maybe I could try to explain them saying, "Hey, there's some kills in these woods. We gotta get out of here. Like they killed my fence." And I try to make it very clear we need to get the fuck out of here. And hopefully I can convince them to take me to the police station. Try as fast as I can. Hopefully the hillbillies don't find us first. And hopefully I can get some law enforcement down there and take out the hillbillies. Though, if I can't go on the main road, there is a survival way to actually get around this. There's a expert way to get around this, and I did read a book about this, and there's actually is a video out there on how to survive one turn, and one of it is actually just follow the water source. Just if you find a river, follow the river. And you wanna know why? Yeah. Because rivers always lead down south. Or it always leads down. And it always leads to... Yeah, and knowing that, technically, most civilization is usually found on water banks or by water sources. So, in other words, just keep following the water and eventually you should find civilization at some point. Hopefully. That's be my way. But once again, inbred hillbillies. I can think of a lot of ways to deal with them. For one, if I'm driving in the backwoods somewhere, a pie would be carrying a weapon in my car at some point. Just for protection at this point. Though, I do have to make question that if the hillbillies do kill a lot of people in the woods, I may have to ask why the hell the police are not doing anything about it, because clearly this is a paid, terrible state if so many people are going missing in this area. Anyway, I think it's like 11, 12, well, 11, 13 now. We talked about hillbillies. We talked about the hair swordsman. Now, I think we should just get on to the main treat here. And it's not about me being angry about a fantasy about a bunch of inbred hillbillies. And Sasquatch! Oh, Bigfoot was Davy Cooper. Bigfoot family. Bigfoot for zombies. Yeah, man, it's... Alright, man. Whole films. Now, I'm just gonna take a piece of each film and take an idea of what we're trying to do here. I haven't seen many Bigfoot movies, so I'm not an expert here. So, I'm just gonna take a crack at it. Mo, Evans, blah blah blah, which one's be a good one to take. Okay, I will say this. Of all the Bigfoot movies out there, I will say the best one is obviously Harry and the Hendersons, but I guess the best Bigfoot horror movie, I will say, will probably be Abominable. Abominable. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lance Henriksen is in the film. Pretty much, have you seen Rear Window? About a guy in a wheelchair, and he looks through a window, and he sees that one of his neighbors is a serial killer who kills people. That's a remake, I believe, or was it pretty much it's a remake without the name. But from what I heard, it's a pretty good movie. But pretty much a bomber is kind of like that guy in a wheelchair in a house in the middle of the woods, and he only has one neighbor. A bunch of cards goes, and Bigfoot is one amok. So how about we take this one as an example? Joe, you're in a wheelchair. Pretty much, your first and offend, someone decide going to take you in the woods in a house in the middle of the woods. There's costumes next door. You probably assume there's gonna be a very interesting weekend for you. So you look out your window because you have nothing else to do, and you see Bigfoot one around. And and it doesn't help how this movie has the same title as Abominable, the DreamWorks film. So I may have to. So we don't get this confused. I'm gonna put 2006 because I think Google's gonna think I'm talking about that movie. That's Bigfoot. I know this is a long was here for you. Yeah. Anyway, so you look at the window and you see this guy here. Scared as fuck. Definitely does not look like Frankly Bigfoot. So, what are you gonna do about this? Well, I mean, that's gonna be a problem since you're in a wheelchair. I mean, unless you somehow have to. Right. Ops. Alright, we got to the cops. Hello, this is Joe. Sir, this is the army number. What do you want? Sir, you're drunk here. I'm gonna ask you to stop calling this number. Sir, we're gonna ask you to stop doing that, or we're gonna send someone down to arrest you. Oh, I see what you're trying to do here now. That would be a good idea, man. If you can't keep it to come. If you're trying to call for help and they're not believing your story and they're not going to help you, if you can convince them you're drunk and you're going to constantly call them, maybe you might convince them to send someone down to arrest you. Then, now... Okay, so yeah, I would say don't do this for real unless it's a actual emergency, but if it is an emergency, I guarantee 911's going to know this. Call 911. This is only for a whole mistake. Please do not call 911. And don't make up story. Don't do that. Seriously. Yeah, I gotta be serious about that. But pretty much, call 911. And you somehow convince them to send a cop down there to deal with you. Two things are gonna happen. Well, that's three. Either one, you got an officer down there who sees Bigfoot now, and either one, he would die by Bigfoot, or two, he would call for help, call for backup. And at that point, I think you might get some more officers down there, and we might get something done about that, about the Bigfoot situation. Or three, officer doesn't see Bigfoot, and instead he arrests you, and, I mean, the good news is, Bigfoot's not gonna kill you. Bad news is, you gotta spend some nights in a jail cell now. Yeah, I said the good news is, Bigfoot's not gonna kill you. Bad news is, you gotta spend some nights in jail. Well, falsely about going to jail cell, so I mean, you don't worry about Bigfoot anymore unless Bigfoot really want to kill you and he decided to break into the police station and try to kill you. But that would be an interesting idea. But how about this? Make it interesting. We'll go with the movie. Somehow you're unable to call. Maybe Bigfoot decided to take down the phone cables. So if you're alive. Yeah. Maybe he sees it and said, "Fuck you, Jason." Mm. So somehow he does it, and you can't call anyone. And you can see that Bigfoot is definitely killing people in the house next door. What are you gonna do? My next door. It's only another house. Well, you can't call the cops. He destroyed the phone lines. Oh, I think so. Or maybe the guy next door. Or maybe the guy in your house took your phone away. It's like, so your phone privileges are over. I'm your doctor, damn it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put your phone on top of the fridge now. Well, I see you're in a wheelchair, but yes. Now that would suck. Anyway, you famous. The moment it gets on top of the fridge, you're doomed. I mean, I guess I would try to somehow communicate to the people next door somehow. Maybe, you know what I mean? Somehow we need to do something about Bigfoot. Yeah, we need to try to scale him off, but I'm noticing that this Bigfoot is not going to be scaled off by any noble means. Now, I will say let's set the house on fire, but well, one, I'm in a wheelchair, so I need to somehow get out of the house, and two, I want to make sure Bigfoot is in the house and can't escape. Otherwise, I just destroy my own shelter away from Bigfoot. So, yes. So maybe we can use fire against them somehow, use to scale them off. Another idea is some animals, they don't like loud noises, so maybe we can use it to somehow scale them off. That would be my suggestion. Once again, I'm trying to find a reasonable way we can give it a Bigfoot. Most people win on a wheelchair. I'll make this interesting. But, yeah, I would say our best bet is we need to get law enforcement down here somehow as quickly as possible. And I will say this. No matter what, if the officers do end up getting killed, that is a possible bonus for us. Most because no matter what, if the cops can't report back, definitely that's going to waste some eyebrows, and they'll definitely going to see some backup, a lot of backup down there to see what's going on. Thus, we got more people coming in with guns against Sasquatch. Now I won't go. Now I won't have to have you try to deal with the whole big twist ending where the film ends with a bunch of Sasquatches all over the place. So I won't. And also, I don't know why, but when I went on IMDb for this film, sorry to go on another tangent again, but I'm not joking. There's no trivia about this film that I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this film. I might try to watch it again, maybe tonight or tomorrow. God damn it. Damn it, IMDb. I don't want to watch that show. Stop giving me no ads. About this one? Yeah, he is a terrifying looking one. Alright. Yeah, this Bigfoot's being on the flat wood monster. However, this doesn't deal with aliens instead of Sasquatch, which I don't know what the alien part came out of, because I don't know any part of this film that involves Bigfoot trying to be an alien. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, so that's one version of Bigfoot. The we wouldn't have style Bigfoot. So, let's try a different say with Bigfoot here. So, how about this? It's time to exist Bigfoot. You and your friends, you're not in a wheelchair anymore. You and your friends somehow decided that we are going out to a cabin, one of Uncle's cabin, in the middle of Texas, in the middle of the woods, and you go there, and you bump into something in the road. One of your friends clearly caught on camera, and it looks like Bigfoot. What are we gonna do about that? Hit Bigfoot with your car. You got it on camera, so it looks like Bigfoot. They don't believe it, but it looks like Bigfoot, and it's very clearly Bigfoot. So, what are you gonna do about this? Hulk smash! Yeah, I mean, yeah, that. Yeah, I would say this. That would be an interesting one. Alright. But I would say this. If I'm definitely going in the middle of the woods, I would make it clear, listen, this is Texas. We need to guns here. I don't see any beyond the TV. We need some protection. I need flare gun, bug spray, because I've been in the woods enough to know bugs are going to be a problem. I also need, what else? A map of location, GPS, a satellite phone, because I would say the satellite phone will be able to call it any place on Earth, a non-you able to reach the satellite. So worst case scenario, satellite phone. And we'll probably be able to make it clear to everyone that we know where we're going. Or there will be people outside who knows where we're going, and in case we don't come back, they can get some help. That's me. But how about this? Well, you're not the one being attacked by Bigfoot, but this time, you've been told Bigfoot's causing disaster. He's attacking a group of college friends, like college kids, and your task to kill Bigfoot. Oh, I need to do something to deal with him. So I'm gonna make this one interesting. You need to hunt down Bigfoot. Okay, well, I mean, this makes it big. Well, I'm not saying you need to go. Oh, wait, this is the image I'm telling you about when Bigfoot jumps. But I'm not saying you need to go toe to toe with Bigfoot with a knife. But I mean, I just have been told that Bigfoot's real. So you need to take him down. You need to end his path of destruction. He is mankind's greatest enemy at this point. And Pain, your only hope. Well, watch out. It could be Bigfoot. Well, watch out, man. That could be Bigfoot. I don't know what that is. Okay. We'll pretend we didn't see that image. I don't know how to explain that one. But yeah. Finally, we went on a dance about me telling you about how bad Wonton is, but please don't watch those. Don't watch the movies. You don't watch one. Watch the first one. Maybe the second you'll have a good time, and maybe the reboot. I would say this. I seen it exists. It's not a bad found footage film. I will admit it's a lot faster. It's not slow by any means. It's very quick. The pace does build up, and it does keep going. The characters are pretty forgettable, and I don't really like them. And there's some goofy moments with Bigfoot, and I'm not a big fan of the reason the motivation they gave of Bigfoot in the film. And I don't know about people saying this is the most realistic situation of Bigfoot out there, because I don't know about that one. They exist. Okay, I'm gonna keep that right there. I won't wait for Jill when he comes back before I explain how we take down Bigfoot. But my suggestion on finding Bigfoot, which I want to make this clear, Bigfoot is not real. If there was a Bigfoot, I believe he's probably just some, I don't know, just a big heavy man that people saw a long time ago, but more likely he's not real anymore. But more likely just a large heavy man. And that's because I do not believe he was seen Bigfoot all across the globe. It's probably just a large, heavy weirdo living in the middle of the woods. Or a large, drunk man. Probably a bear. But yeah. I think things I can say while we wait. Well, for one, I would definitely say this. If Bigfoot is real, I'm gonna be hoping it's a fairy tale Bigfoot. If not, then oh my you, he probably thinks like an animal, but probably like a chimp or something like that, or a gorilla. They have an animal instinct. They can't be afraid. They can't think, stuff like that. So I'll say this: I am terrified of a chimp or baboon, most because how terrifying and brutal it could be. So I'm gonna think of ways trying to deter them away from us. So I would say this: definitely now noises might scare them off. I'm assuming we gotta think like a mix of a bear and a grizzly. I'm gonna try and think of them kind of a mix of a grizzly bear and a gorilla. So I would say probably now noises and lawsuits might deter them away. So like you have a gun, maybe just point at them, shoot near them, that might scare them off. Don't get near the gun if that doesn't do it. Probably shoot in the head, probably my biggest solution to this because Bigfoot, I don't care how strong it is. A blast from a slug point blank in the head is going to kill. It's going to happen. I think I hear Jill coming in, so let's be careful. think that's Joe. I hope it is. Or maybe his dog. Hopefully. Alright, good. Alright! Joe, are you ready to fight Bigfoot? Bigfoot. That's your enemy. He's... Mankind's greatest dead right here. Oh well. Bigfoot. Fine, you want me to say Bigfoot? Okay, you want... Okay, would it help if I find I give it a different image of Bigfoot that doesn't want him looking like he's taking a shit? Okay, that's not exactly good image. It's Bigfoot. Oh, by the way, I want to say this. This does not look real. Most because, I guess, this is the famous image of Bigfoot from the video. Is that famous video of Bigfoot walking. This is the famous video. So you get the closely. I don't know, but you look closely at the video right here. You know that Bigfoot has big jugs here. I say. Maybe. Anyway, great split, Joe. I'm gonna take him on. We gotta take him on, Joe. You gotta stop him. Go, you gotta have a plan for this. I mean, if you look at what idea exists that might kill the baby Bigfoot, but also might piss them off. I mean, good news, I don't think you need to look for him afterwards after you hit him with a call. Bad news, I think he's gonna try to kill you at that point, but alright. You hit him with a call. So you just had to down around the middle of the woods for your call, hoping to see him. Alright. Well, for one thing, I'm not doing it myself, so I'm gonna need background on this one, so I need some of the best people we can find. So, I say we get some hunters, some draggers. I probably need some bait, so someone who probably can use as bait. So, you want to join the group, join the hunt squad? Alright, so yeah, don't mind to be able to Bigfoot here. So, I say we get a bunch of people, 12 hunters, guns. Everyone goes in groups. We got a low later land. I say we go. Be soccer, and what I mean is like we get one group is off one side of the area, then one will come down the other side, and I say we go in a straight line. Yeah, what I mean is, I can't really do a straight line. I guess we had to go from one side, so I guess we just protect you, move down this way, like everyone like. Yeah, particularly so that there's no empty spot we can. Bigfoot. Why is Bigfoot? Why is old man Bigfoot? He looks like he's thinking deeply about what you just did. Hey, you need images of Bigfoot. I'm giving you images of Bigfoot. Mankind's created dead. Try to find funny images. Alright. But quickly, pretty much, I say we need some hunting dogs, and we're going to teams. I need some heavy arm rifles. I mean, guns that can take down bears in a few shots. Because if Bigfoot is one that size, I am going with the idea that he's a mixture of a grizzly bear and a gorilla. Well, I need similar bite structure and behavior. So, we need some people with some guns with those. And try to hunt them down. Now, if I can't get the large amount of people I could get, then I'm definitely going to say I need some... If I have to do this myself, then I need to have a map of the whole area, satellite phone, I need a heavy arm rifle that's able to kill a grizzly bear, and I also need a sidearm. So I would say give me a Magnum for backup, just in case. I mean, I'm because I need 2 guns here, just in case. I need some food and supply. I need a flare gun. If I need to set a camp, I need to be able to set up a camp somewhere. I'm probably trying to hunt down the tracks or the smell, because I know a lot of Tuesdays of Bigfoot often make good that he smells like shit, so we'll go with that. Okay, yeah, I can't do sandwich. If I do that, then I can't hunt Bigfoot. Here we go. Alright, so, try to find a smell. If this is all my way, I might find Bigfoot. So, I recommend I get a group. Yeah. Bigfoot. Yeah. That Kong. That is a sensitive King express figure of King Kong that they do to it. It looks pretty bad. Yeah. But anyway, mostly I would say I would prefer coming with a group. Because I don't want to hunt out Bigfoot myself. Okay, I need to back with this one. So I need a hunting dog at least. I need 2 hunting dogs. I need to get to the people where Bigfoot is stalking. Hopefully I can scale them off with a flare gun. Worst case scenario, if the guns are not second half of the guns and I can't kill them outright, flare guns. Now, hopefully, if I do see Bigfoot, the ideal solution I would have is I shoot him in the head. Because I don't know how tough Bigfoot is, but I guarantee a shot in the head is gonna put him down. Once again, I'm going with the idea of an aggressive, evil Bigfoot. So that should be the solution. If the one shot doesn't count, then we're gonna go with 2 shots, and we're gonna keep doing it until he's down on the ground. That would be my solution. Once again, use the tracks. I will also try to be careful because once again, a lot of traditions of Bigfoot is very different. Some say he's quite intelligent and might throw walks at you, so that's why I would definitely take shelter. It was a big walk. Yeah. I'm sorry, I want to keep this in to you. So, that'd be my solution to fighting Bigfoot. Plus, yeah, it sounds a lot like the video game Hunt a Bigfoot. What was the name of the game? Fighting Bigfoot. What was that game called? But once again, I say we need teams. I would prefer not to hunt him at night, mostly because I feel like he would probably get the top on me at that point. So I don't feel safe being at night with Bigfoot. If I say evil, aggressive, kill Bigfoot. Once again, I would say teams. That's definitely something I really want to have. Everyone sit together. Everyone wants those sides. We all armed with rifles that can kill a grizzly bear. We all have sidearms. We all have maps and GPS and satellite phones, so that if something does happen, we can communicate with each other. We also communicate with law enforcement or someone too, so that if something does happen, we can get backup soon. 3, we hopefully have a few cars, or I need some way to get out in case bad shit hit the fan. We had to get out. Hopefully, we have a bicycle or something in case the cars don't work out. I would say have cameras around so that we can have maybe a base and maybe we can have someone to stand at the base looking at the cameras so that maybe if they see Bigfoot in the area or if he's coming near the camp, we can have an armed guard somewhere. But firstly, I would say this: if somehow, worst case scenario, we use the flare gun to scare the set and call for backup. Because once again, I do know this: animals do not like fire and loud noises. So unless we can make loud noises to scare them off, which is why we use in a group, hopefully the flare gun might do the trick to scare them off. But yeah, that's my solution to find Bigfoot. Well, killing him will be the solution right there. But pretty much, groups, flare guns, rifles that can take down grizzly bears and aim for their head, or at least some way. If you can shoot a track on them, go ahead. But I would say try and aim for the kill. Yes, I agree. I doubt Bigfoot has a big head, but then again, every time I say kill Bigfoot, I'm just looking at the Sims right here and I'm feeling bad. I'm sorry, Henry. Right. Yeah. But anyway, once again, I'm sorry, but I'm still going to believe that Bigfoot is not real. What about you? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing. I think there may have been a Bigfoot, maybe to say large, heavy mammal in the woods. That's my guess, or maybe to say the Neanderthal that's happened to survive. But I don't think that was recent. If that was the case, I think it's just more or less people to see. Okay, what the fuck is this? Joe, what the fuck is this? No, Joe, read this. What is this? Bigfoot versus the Anunnaki. It's time for war. I don't know. Why is he in the middle of the city? And why is there aliens? And why is it saying AI robots? Bigfoot versus... What? Okay, did I just find a subgenre by accident? I did not realize that so many Bigfoot versus movie. Bigfoot versus the Man Gone. And quote, this is the one I saw too. And you know what? I think we're in be showing everyone here because I'm sorry, these are hilarious. And in my opinion, the true image of Bigfoot versus Stevie Cooper is I don't like that way that looks. Where was the image of the shirtless guys? There we go. This is the image of this boy right here. I'm gonna make that. Well, from the looks of it, it's gonna be. It looks like a indie politics, so I'm not surprised someone made it. I'm just. Well, I mean, I expect it to be that low budget, but I have some questions. But as I promised everyone, here's that video I saw Jill a few days ago. I want you all to see it. To actually play the audio because this is just too funny. I will take the strike for this one. Yeah. And also, he's the size of King Kong. I don't know. Okay, so there's no captains. Don, we can't figure out what a. I seen it a long time ago. I don't understand either. All that I'm just too. Well, scary movie franchise is just dumb. It knows it, but that's a bad franchise. This, I mean, just Bobby. But I was, yeah, and this guy is a DJ radio host, and this guy is just a environmentalist. And I don't know how it exits to. Yeah. Oh wait! I want people to listen to this one. I don't even know what the mom part was about. That's how long it was. I don't want to know what it was. Hey, you remember when I was with your mom in '87? I threw a ball in the house. I hope that was what they were talking about because I hope it was the second half that involves moms. Yeah. Alright, let's get this done. Just respond to Bigfoot. It's just shoot missile sound. Oh, he's on Mount Rushmore? Launch the missiles. Launch them all. But I say I want people. I think my favorite part about this is just listen. That's it. Just I just love how I just hear the. It's right. That's. I know what. I know. Wait. I see. But again. I don't know. And also, I love how they said, "Hey, Bigfoot's swimming away, but you'll make himself King Kong here." I know, and once again, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but I swear, this is how it ends. But what was it? Damn it, they don't have the ending. Okay, yeah, they don't have it. But I'm not joking. The movie ends when it cuts to cuts to black. It just sits over to a statue of. What is it? It just shows a statue of these two for some reason. Like a crappy CGI statue of those two. Look at these heroes who did so much to help. Even though, take the environment, maybe he might have done something. But what did the DJ host the cop to earn him a sass do? It's a terrible movie. And I say, but I can't help it. Just one more time. I can't. Alright, we're definitely gonna cover safe for that one. Alright, well, same deal. How you doing? I glad you enjoy it, though. To, make it, I agree. The dog claims the attention of the master. Yeah. So anything that's to say about Taylor how to fight against his horseman by Angle ran against the Wanton Seas and how Bonzi fight against hillbillies and how to fight against Bigfoot. And then that's the Bane right there. There's only two ways to beat him. To my nods, catch him, permanently that he can't get out of, and I don't know, give it his hit back. But I don't know. That's it. Look out well for everyone. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful night. Until next time, watch out for your hillbillies, his horsemen, and Bigfoot. I would like to play that video again, but I'm not yet, so I'm not